Welcome everybody, and what's going on today? Glad y'all could come back this week after last week. I feel like the crowd will be a lot smaller tonight. The chat will go a lot slower, and I won't stress out as much. But last week was epic. We had a complete and total blast. It wore me out to no end trying to keep up with everybody. I want to thank everybody that was here. Congratulations to everybody that won. Also, and just a bigger thanks to the people that donated to the giveaway. Predator Tools with the 2 great shovels. Kratos Magnetics with the 550 magnet kit. Gary Gosnell, Gary's Metal Detecting, donated the Simplex. That was huge. And Bobby in the Basement donated the Pay Dirt, and mainly Dirt Fishing donated the Nocta Pack macro pack and with the pinpointer holder. So thank you guys for helping me blow that up last week. We had also some in-stream donations that came from Brockton Magnet Fisher. Love Rules donated an uncirculated Japanese coin set, which whoever won that, I really want to see it at some point. Brockton donated a ton of money in a sticker pack. If I missed anybody, I really apologize because it was going so fast and trying to keep up with everything, and people using my Facebook as a way to get my attention while I'm trying to read chat and talk was kind of rough as well. Tonight, we're going to have a low-key evening. We're going to sit back. We're going to chat a little bit. Also, if you're a member of the channel, I did drop the StreamYard link as a post tonight. So if somebody wants to come up and have part of the conversation here in a little while, you're very welcome. Treasure fan people go first. But after that, any members are welcome. So if anybody wants to come up and chat tonight, here in a little while, you can line up and click that link and come on in, and I will get to you as quickly as I can. If that's going to work out, I don't know how the chat's going to roll tonight, so we'll see how it goes. We're going to try to go through the chat today. We didn't do it last week and say hello to people, but Uncle Beep was here early. Motor City Magnet Fishers Jason was here early. Also, my buddy Willie, 10-Man Magnet Fishing, was here early. 70 minutes till the fun. Bear Magnetics is in the house. New growing channel. Give him some love. He just got some stickers. If you guys want to hit him up, I know he's anxious to get some mailed out. I know that I've already sent him my address, so I can't wait to see his sticker. Bear, thanks for being here. My good buddy Randy, Metal Detecting with Randy on Monday Diggs is here. J. Paul's out metal detecting. Mr. Diggs, always glad for Clad Tony. He's in the house as well. He's trying to grow that sub count. So if you haven't hit Tony up, Mr. Diggs, always glad for Clad. Metal Detecting with Randy got you already. 717 Orlando's in the house. Do note, everybody, that Orlando put out a video about 20 minutes ago. That's probably about 40 minutes now. Go over and hit him up. Young man is always putting out a lot of work into his content, and he's always finding great stuff when he puts out videos. Oh, Juice is here. Nice to see you, bro. Beverly Smith. Beverly Smith graced us with a super sticker at some point in time tonight, and I definitely appreciate that. Let's see. Shannon's in the house. Also, Starry. Steve donated some memberships. If you weren't an early bird, you didn't get them. They went quick. Internal Compass of North Carolina is in the house. Gypsy Lola always shares my stream. Gypsy Lola's got a really cool channel on shopping perspective and just kind of going around town. Let's see, where are we at? Old Pilon is in the house as well. Thank you for being here. Jody Greenwood, David Canham. Thank you. My son, Mr. Tim, Alley Cat Treasures. Let's go on through a little faster today. I want to get through this really quick today. Karen Cronin is in the house. Thank you, Miss Karen. Our good buddy Starry is in the house. Thank you for donating those memberships, Steve. Much appreciated. Ron F. Prospecting and Outdoor Adventures. Ron, that's a mouthful, bro. I like Ron F., but it does put it into perspective what you do. And everybody, if you haven't went over and checked out Ron Ron's a good guy to go hang out with. He's one of them that's on my list that I need to hang out with more because he's close enough. Let's see, who else am I missing here? A lot of the same chatters every time. Swamp Rat is in the house. Swampy's been doing some magnet fishing lives here lately, along with Monday Digs. Tom's River is in the house. Thank you for being here. One of my really good mods in the house, Simon Zaxon's in the house. He does a great job helping out with links and such. Him and Kathy are probably my two best mods. Tom Riley's in the house. What's up, Tom? Nice to see you. Let's see who else I got going here. If I didn't get you, Mr. Tom Kingery. Venture DeLow, been helping out with Monday Digs, is going to have a video. It's going to be on Monday Digs. Wait for the lineup to come out Sunday for his exact time, but he is going to start us off this week. The Bud Files is in here again. Thank you for stopping in tonight. Be sure to check them out. They're a channel that shares everybody out as well. My boy JP's in the house. What's up, brother? Nice to see you. JP's Bar every Saturday night, 9 p.m. Miss Mandy Brown is in the house. Thank you for coming by, Miss Mandy. Jeff's Obsessions is in the house as well. Johnny Small Pepper, free bird. Right on, man. Johnny just dropped a video eating some big time peppers here recently. Oh. Jason, PC Treasure Trails just dropped a cool 100 in a super chat tonight, bro. Thank you. That's huge. I definitely appreciate that, my friend. You know, you don't have to drop that in here, but I appreciate it. Everybody, be sure you check out Jason. He likes to always contribute to help with shipping and stuff like that. Dude, that's a ton. I appreciate you very much. My goodness. I lost my train of thought. James, Iron Antler Adventures has a great live stream on Wednesday night, putting out great content, both magnet fishing and metal detecting. What's up, Jim? Nice to see you, bro. Motor City Magnets back. I started a few minutes early, bro. Not much. I just want to get through some of this chat because everybody blows it up at the beginning. Oh, Danny boy, just a digging. What's up, brother? Nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Who else do I got here? I seen a different one down here. Where are you at? There's Adam at AEW Main Treasure Adventures, another one of our Monday Diggers. He's been filling in nicely, and he's picking up the slot. He's going to be in the 7 o'clock slot for a little while. Put some great content. That pond metal detecting makes me want to get my Nemo out in the worst way. Grandma Kelly, another one of our Monday Diggers. She's near the end of the night, running just about cleanup now because she's at 10:15, and then she's doing a great job. Her channel has absolutely grown a ton this year. We're glad to have her on Mondays. Love you, Miss Kelly. Angie and Rick Family Adventures is in the house as well. Thank you guys for being by. Miss Mona is in the house as well. Thank you, as always, for being here and supporting. Olin Borden is in the house. What's up, man? Thank you for being in here tonight. Trying to get through the list. Las Vegas Urban Treasure Hunter. What's up, man? Good evening to you too, sir. Chris, Wicked Digger. I don't know how close he's at, but he is coming right up on that 1,000 subs. If you haven't hung out with Chris over at Wicked Digger, please do so. Every time he does his giveaways, streams, I always tend to want to jump in and be over there with him for that because it's so much fun, especially when you're celebrating a milestone. Chris is blowing up, so he should be closing in on that 1K really soon. I imagine it's going to be epic. Relic Reaper, Mr. Don is in the house. What's up, bro? Nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Know you work them crazy hours too. HD Shovel Ed. Hi, y'all. Lurking and listening while at work. Thank you for stopping by, Ed. I appreciate you very much. Who haven't I seen in here today? Really, we've had such a diverse crowd here lately. It's been really cool. I see a lot of faces that I don't always see, and then I see, new ones every now and again. So it's really cool. And then a lot of the same familiar faces every week. Let's see. Jeff's Obsessions, if I didn't get you earlier, is in the house. Calvary Relics, big winner last Thursday. Mr. Ron is in the house. And I could give you all a little hint. He's lurking in the green room. So when I get a second, he's going to come up and we're going to talk about his big prize wins and how he plans to use those. Which we might even do that first once I get to the bottom of this chat, because you guys are absolutely blowing it up. Mr. Ritchie at Madison, Maine. They got their main Saturday digs every Saturday night. Always good content right there. Thank you very much. Johnny Small Pepper with the super sticker. Brother, thank you. You don't have to do that. I appreciate it very much. Appreciate you very much. Let's see. Man, Jeffs, I got you already. I'm almost to the bottom here. I'm going to get to the bottom. I know I seen Miss Dawn Williams show up. The Can You Dig It, Dawn and Shelly have been doing a nice little raid for me and help blowing up my chat early on. You guys are awesome. I definitely appreciate you all very much. Thank you for stopping in. I can't find one of your chats right now to click on, but I'll get one here in a second. Uncle Beat made it back. What's up, bro? Nice to see you. Man, David Alfonsetti is in the house. Thank you, David. I appreciate you. Man, I tell you what, it's really cool. I'm just down to J. Oh my gosh. Tri Valley is in the house. What's up, Tri Valley? Thank you for being in here tonight. I appreciate you. Plugs. The Bad Idea Lab, what's going on? I love the name of that channel. I don't know that I've checked it out that much yet, but I know I love the name of it. It's going to stick with me. Let's see. I'm going to say Miss Kim Creamer is in the house. Thank you for being here. Brian B. Higgles is in here. Thank you, brother. Brian had an awesome video tonight. If you haven't seen it yet, get over there and check it out later. It's a hunt where him and I were digging together on a scorching hot day. Absolutely excellent hunt. PA Relic Hunters. Rich is in here tonight. Hi, Rich. No Dave. Miss Risha, Bone Dead Heathens. Got a package for you. It's getting ready to go out with all my mail. It's got some trinkety stuff in there that my wife made for you, so you should feel blessed. There's Dawn right there. I knew I saw her name roll through. SWFL Treasure Detecting in the house. Thank you, thank you. Kenny's Collectibles and Gaming. What's up, Kenny? Nice to see you. There's Ed. I'm going to make Ed a moderator. Ed, if you want to share, please feel free to do so. I just caught you on the chat going by on the other side. Darlene Jones Nelson. Hello, Darlene. Thank you for being here with us. Plugsy's in the house. What's up, Plugs? I think I'm getting close. FLX Detectorist, what's up? Let's see. Sherry Lynn is in the house. Thank you, Sherry. I appreciate it. I think we're about getting there. I say that every time. Joe Dirt Treasure, what's going on? Miss Autism Mary's in here. We're going to open up a piece of mail from her later, and I got to make sure Brockton's still in the house when I bring it out so that he knows what it's about. I seen Mark. Where is it at? God dang it, I lost it already. I see Mark Thomas is in the house. Backwards and forwards. How's that? Digger X, thank you for being here. CL Slot 6 is in the house. She just dropped a new video tonight. I think it's a lottery ticket video. I know I saw the notification right before this, but she did drop a video today, so be sure to stop by and check her out. Ficus and Toast in the house as well. There she is right there. Let's see. I think I'm going to get to the bottom here soon. If not, I will come back and hit you all down the other direction. If I missed you, I'll try to catch up. It's already, and time goes so fast saying hi. I wish I could keep up. Let's see. Main Relic Hunters is in the house. Thank you. I think I'm trying to get there. I think that's just about it. If I missed you, I apologize. That's to the bottom of my chat. Can do better, and at the very bottom just showed up. What's up, brother? Nice to see you. Definitely thank you for stopping in tonight. Well, everybody, thank you guys for all coming in. Today, I was going to be just kind of one of those, it was going to be like a recap from last week and just a little bit of calming down after what a huge night of giveaways, donations, and people that hung out. But the first thing we're going to do is, since I did open it up, I'm going to go ahead and bring up somebody right now that was the biggest benefactor of my stream last week, and that's Mr. Ron.
What's going on?
Not a lot. So if those of y'all don't know that if you're a member in here, you get the benefit of being able to leave during these giveaways, and you still win your prizes. So Ron had to be at work at 3 o'clock in the morning. He's a fireman working a 2-day shift, and he woke up to a couple nice emails. One from me letting him know that he cleaned house in here, and one from Gary at Gary's Metal Detecting wanting to know where to send his brand new Simplex. Ron, congratulations for the wins, and thank you for contributing to my channel.
Well, thank you. Definitely appreciate you, Predator Tools, and Gary, because without them, that wouldn't have happened as well.
So everything's boxed back up. All my mail's going out. So you're looking at early next week, everybody to get in their stuff. I know that. I tell you what, I did not make it home from work in time any day this week to make the post office. So, but everything's ready to rock. I know you've got gear. What are you going to do with your prizes?
Going to pay it forward. I've got the Simplex. That was one of my newest machines that I purchased, and then moved on to the Legend. And there's others that would like to have it, and I'm going to do kind of like you did. Probably going to do. I think it's 318 subscribers now, and at 500, I'm going to do. It's not an epic or an epicer like Rob, but
there ain't nobody that can match that.
But I definitely.
So just so you know, Ron's channel is Calvary Relics, and he is going to pay some stuff forward. So he's going to do a spectacular giveaway. Anytime you give away a piece of equipment like that, it is completely awesome to do. So make sure you get over there, you get on that channel and figure out what's what. Make sure you're subscribed, and let's try to get him to 500 as soon as possible so that we can see that happen.
Yeah, I appreciate I couldn't get it, where I'm at today if it wasn't for being here with you guys. The shout outs with Starry. This community is just amazing on your channel, and I appreciate everybody on here.
Yeah, and I can go into that a lot because there's so many good people. I tell you what, there's no BS in here. It never seems to find my stream. It's always cool, calm, and collected. Everybody has a lot of respect for one another in here. And everybody that's in this stream, 99% of the time, is a great supporter of everybody else that's in here. So you guys are all amazing. I come back every week. I like doing the streams. I like hanging out with everybody. Miss Rachel Jersey Ray just showed up. I saw her name go by, and so did Janine's Finds. We've got a great crowd in here today, but this community is awesome. That's going to be part of the topic for here in just a few minutes as well. But, and Ron, I don't know if you've, Ron's a fireman. He works the long shifts down there in the city of Atlanta, and he puts out a great, does a great service for the community. And then he comes in here and hangs out and supports, and, he's the benefit of good karma. He also, is going to pay it forward to this community. So somebody out there, hopefully somebody in this chat tonight will get over there to Calvary Relics and be on and about when he gives that giveaway, because I'm sure that'll be a lot of fun. But dude, I thank you a lot for paying it forward.
Well, I appreciate it. Just spread the word. I'll be doing a video telling, what all I'm going to do for the 500 giveaway. And that way everybody will know what to do and be a subscriber and all, and hopefully get the numbers even up more from that.
Yeah, you know what? And that's the thing. It'll continue to go up, but it's really cool. And, when we were just talking about, how this community's come together, I'm going to let you hang out for a little while I kind of go through my business tonight, and we'll chat it up a little bit in between some stuff. A couple things that I want to get to.
I'm going to cut out early on you. I've got to go to Atlanta in the morning. It's another one of those 3 a.m. mornings.
Oh, you're going to bail out early. And that's fine whenever you got to go. But everybody, be sure to check out Cavalry Relics' channel. Make sure that we get him up to 500 really quick. I always approve of the shout outs. Zaxxon, thank you very much. Like as on cue, drops his channel link in here. Support everybody that's in here right now. The 2 ones I'm pushing to get up is Starry's Lost and Found. I want to get him to 1,000. And now we're pushing Cavalry Relics to get him up to 500 because I want to see that giveaway. But yeah, dude, I hope you have a great. Oh, you got to be at work at 3 a.m., don't you?
Well, I get up at 3. I get down there a little bit before 6, but just to get everything ready for the shift, and not doing a 48 this time, so that's good.
Man, I'm telling you what, that's now you can sleep during that and stuff too, though, right?
Yeah, at night, but it was Friday and Saturday, so the weekends you're going to be up all night. You just be ready for it.
Really fast, I got one thing. So, like no matter what the call is, when you get a call in the firehouse, right? And you go and you get your gear on, you're getting ready to get out, whatever the case may be. At this point in time, after doing it for so long, do you still get that adrenaline pump? Do you still get that excitement when you go out the door, or is it just second nature anymore?
To be honest, like on medical calls, it's just second nature. But still, when it's a reported fire, and there's certain things like when you get dispatched, if they say across the street from, getting multiple calls, you pretty much know those are going to be a fire. So when you hear that, yeah, I'm still excited like a kid.
Oh my, and that's the thing. Now, I mean, it's a crew of firemen. Everybody has like very precise jobs, and you all have to be looking out for one another, a lot like military exercises or whatnot. What is your main job? I mean, I know you're kind of higher up in the ranks. What is your main job when you go out on a fire?
I'm a captain, so pretty much just leading the crew. I'm generally not pulling any hose. We pull up on the fire first. I have to do a 360, go around the building, check things out while the crew's pulling the hand lines, getting ready to put them in place. Then, of course, I go in with them. I'm not going to send them in by themselves. But, my days of actually holding the nozzle and fighting the fire are gone because of being an officer. But tomorrow, I'm actually on the Chiefs car. The Chiefs off, so it's more admin stuff than anything.
Oh, yeah, that's just got to be the thing. I mean, honestly, because I'm curious about stuff like this, and I don't mean to make it sound like I'm making light of it, but when you're on a fire, there is especially with your own crew, I know. I just, it's really hard to comprehend the whole life or death situation, and that you face those almost every time you go on the truck. It's got to be something really to keep it together, especially when you're leading crew and responsible for everybody on the scene. Is there any? Did you have any? How did you end up as a captain? How did you end up promoting crew? I mean, you were good at your job, or longevity, just seniority?
Well, for each rank, from firefighter to driver to lieutenant to captain, there's testing process, but there's also years of tenure in between each one of those. But you do have to test. So, it's a written test, and it's also an oral interview where you're given scenarios and things like that. But, we get some that slip through the cracks, and you want to know how they made officer. But I'm sure that's with every job. But honestly, Um, just with the years of doing it, the experience, the maturity, you definitely grow out of you can tell some people that are new officers or sergeants riding the seat when they get on the scene of a fire. A lot of times, as soon as they get on the radio, they're screaming and hollering. You can tell their voice that it's a fire.
Right.
When I was a lieutenant at 16s, one of the other companies that would always run with us, they said every time I got on the scene, they said they would never know until I said working fire because my voice never changed. And I read a thing one time, it was from an FDNY fireman, and he said, you should expect every time you go on a fire call for it to be a fire. Just like the garbage man goes out, he's expecting that's going to be a garbage can on the other side of the road that he's got to pick up. So if you just train yourself that way, and I mean, that's your job, don't just always expect it's going to be something.
Right on. Rachel says her son retired from the Army and then became a firefighter until he met the love of his life. And she says, too dangerous. Rachel, that's awesome. Thank him for his service, for being in the Army, first of all, and being a firefighter. I hope his new career is fruitful, and I hope he enjoys it while taking care of that love of his life. Man, I tell you what, I can go on because see, all of a sudden, when we start talking about what people do and stuff like that, I'm inevitably curious about everything. I want to know ins and outs and stuff like that. But I don't know. I kind of get what the jobs are like. I'm really more curious about the mental aspects of things, and and how you cope and how you deal. Just gear going in a burning house. When you go in a burning door in a house that hasn't, is on fire, and you bust in a door, what is the average temperature inside that first room on entry?
Honestly, it just depends because, you always hear the people say crawl, and we're taught in the academy to crawl because your higher temperatures, are towards the ceiling, but it's hard to crawl and carry a hose line. So we just bust in and go running in. But the temperatures up towards the ceiling, they're close to 1,000 degrees. Though I've had plenty of helmets melt because of just walking in and not crawling. Now, sometimes if you see me get down, and the crew sees me get down, they know it's hot because your ears start burning, and that's when it's bad.
So, okay, one other question about that stuff. So perspective is that by the time you get there, utilities, I'm just curious about it in town. I'm sure most everybody has the ability to have a gas meter. Is there a process for your guys on gas? Do you go to the meter and physically shut it off yourself, or is it?
It's one of the other companies that comes after us. We've got a protocol. Your first engine does this, your second, your third. Your ladder truck companies do certain things, and that's generally your second engine company that comes in, or your third truck. They go around and secure the utilities by trying to hit a main breaker to the house, definitely shut off the gas. But we also call the utility companies because they'll come lock the gas meter. The electric company will actually pull the meter or cut it from the pole. But that is definitely a concern because depending on how long the fire's been burning, the line going to the house sometimes burns and it's laying in the yard live. So just something you've got to pay attention to.
Yeah, I was just sitting there thinking about, the possibility of a gas furnace or whatever, because sometimes they have the flexible connection lines in the house and stuff like that. Fire would melt those. So I would assume, but you're still trying to get people out. So you go in there with the risk of it may not be off yet and it still may blow, correct?
Yeah, we're not necessarily worried about an explosion. You're just going to have look like a flamethrower coming out of that line. Unless you had a gas leak prior to the fire, that's really the only time we would worry about any type of explosion. But generally, they're there pretty quick, and somebody will get the gas shut off. But, most of the time, they're vacant structures. They don't have gas meters anymore. So, down in that area.
I guess you get a lot of arson in vacant structures.
Oh, yeah. We had one last week, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, that's a shame. But, now, next question, you hit me right. And you know what? I know you're not trying to stay here all night, and I can't help
you're
myself.
good.
But you know, in a vacant situation like that, the next thing that comes to my mind is a vacant property. You're not going to know how many people are inside because it's probably homeless hiding in there a lot of times. Is that a fact?
Yeah, the way we look at it is the fire had to start somehow. So especially in the winter, a lot of times the abandoned houses, homeless will be in there. Fires to keep warm or to cook, and they'll get out of hand and catch it on fire. But you know, we always, and I'm not, depending on how involved the house is, we're not going to always just run in there. There's a survivability thing we kind of look at too. But for the most part, we do have to go in and do a primary and secondary, make sure there's no occupants.
Yeah, you know what? I'm inevitably a curious soul, so I always try to learn stuff. So, you know, it just always sparks more questions. Hey, really fast, Maine Relic Hunters asked, can someone go check out my reel I posted tonight, and please explain to me why it has more thumbs down than thumbs up, please. Watch till the end. It's only 18 seconds. I will get you after the stream, my friend. I'm not sure. It's hard to say why people may do things like that. Who knows? But we'll figure it. I'm sure this crew will figure it out and let you know if they can. Yeah, you know, but so that's really cool. I was there, you know, I could probably sit here, and I know one of these days you'll pop back in and I'll probably think of like 100 more questions between now and then. But it's just one of those things that, you know, you have the utmost respect for people that do that, because every day there's a big risk. And, you know, you hear about, you know, crews that don't all come back, you know, trying to save people and doing their job. And, you know, I work, you know, I get to go work at a casino every day and do maintenance. And it's like, you know, there's no, I mean, of course there's a risk of losing my life, but I don't have to save lives. And I feel like there's a lot of fortitude that has to be, you know, ingrained in your soul to be able to do something like that, to be willing to give it up for just anybody. And I definitely respect and appreciate that.
Fortunately, our last line of duty death in Atlanta was about 14 years ago, something like that. And it was actually on Thanksgiving Day that the fire happened. He died a couple of days later, but that was the last fortunate line of duty death that we had in the city.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, you know, I mean, it's a risk, and you know it can happen. But like you said, you know, you all have a pretty good safety record, trying to keep everybody safe and do your job. But yeah, at the end of the day, that's just gotta, you know, it would weigh on me. I think that would really be the one thing, you know, just thinking about giving it up every day. And I guess at a certain point, you know, you get comfortable in anything you do, and it just becomes second nature to do it, and you don't even think about it. So
yeah, and that's kind of the problem too, is a lot of the people get lackadaisical and they forget to look for different things and pay attention to things, and then they end up getting hurt. So it's kind of a fine line there also.
Well, yeah, becoming content in any situation, whether it be work, your life, driving a car, your marriage, anything can always end up in a bad result. So, you know, that's just to go to show you that if you're trained to do something, remember everything you're trained to do and follow your steps when you go in, and you can't get lazy on the job, because, you know, I mean, anywhere, I mean, even driving a car, you know, hey, I don't look both ways and I'm going to pull out into this intersection. Well, I might get hit if I don't do the same thing I was taught when I was 15.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hey, Jersey Ray says that her son was in Macon, and he was a firefighter down there. So that's where he was at. I just saw that chat.
Down from me.
Yeah, he's not too far from you, right?
No, not at all. It's a little over an hour from Atlanta. Not too bad.
You know, Atlanta is my least favorite city in the world to drive through.
Yeah, that's why I don't visit when I'm off.
I'm telling you what. Our last vacation, we stopped once we got through the south side of Atlanta, but Atlanta was the longest part of that whole trip to Florida. And then we were headed over to Savannah the next day. But I make sure I got long past the south side of Atlanta before I stopped that night. It's a miserable town to drive through.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the station I'm at, we have part of the interstate. So we're on the interstate working accidents all the time.
Yeah, I can only imagine. Now, I mean, do you send a full crew out for a car accident if it's multi-car or on a single car? No.
Just one engine and the ladder truck, and all the ladder truck there is blocking, because you would be surprised the fire trucks that get hit because people do not pay attention to us on the side of the road. 2 years ago on Mother's Day, one of the drivers of the ladder truck was getting out. A car hydroplane hit him. It amputated one of his legs and he almost lost the other. And he's back on the job, but he's in training. He's not actually in the field. But yeah, if it's just a single or a couple of cars, we just get that one engine to handle and then a ladder truck to hopefully block to keep us from getting hit. Now, if it's entrapment, somebody bad wreck, you obviously get more companies and things because we need more hands, but generally just an engine and a truck.
Right on. You know what I mean? And that's the other thing. There's it's not just being a fireman fighting fires. You're doing a lot of other public service as the fire department. What's the weirdest thing you've ever been called out on?
Oh, wow. This is a PG show, so I'm going to leave it not. There's, like you and I were talking one time, the cat in the tree. Yes, I've been on the cat in the tree. Gosh, I mean, honestly, there's so much stuff that I can't make it up. When I tell people, they think I'm lying, and I'm really not. It's just such weird things, You can't make up some of this stuff.
Yeah, I imagine, and yeah, some of it would be very hard to describe in a PG environment for sure. Well, Ron, buddy, once again, congratulations on both the prizes. You won them nice, fair, and square in a race, and you know what? That shovel's awesome. I don't know which shovel you normally dig with, but that Barracuda it's got a bite. It'll cut you. And I know that Simplex, and I'm sure you already know how deep it goes. So it's a pretty deep detector, and everybody be on the lookout for Calvary Relics. He's going to be doing a 500 sub giveaway. Look for that announcement video coming out, I would say probably within the month or so, because we're going to get you up. I know somebody said you already pushed you past 330, so
wow.
You're going to be going up fairly quickly. And anybody that wants to share out Calvary's channel and mention his giveaway, I'm sure he would appreciate that. We do need to come together and help everybody we can grow. So if you're in here tonight, post your link if you're looking for subs and you're looking for help, because a lot of people will come in here and support you. I'm going to go ahead and open up a piece of mail. So I wanted to say thank you again. And I agree with you, Toms. Where's that at? Right there. I believe Ron is a hero. Running that fire crew is a tough job, and I definitely don't think I would want it. So
I'm just doing my job
there and do that. How long you been on the job?
Right at 25 years in Atlanta. I've got 5 more, and we have to do 30 to retire. So I got in the fire service in '93, so I've got a little bit longer, but just 25 with Atlanta.
Yeah, 25 in Atlanta is like 50 anywhere else, bro. Just saying. But anyway, everybody be sure to support his giveaway that's coming up. He is going to pay his prize forward. And that Simplex or that shovel, whichever one he decides to give, would be a great prize. So
it's definitely going to be the Simplex. So
yeah, he's going to give the Simplex. I wasn't sure which one, so I didn't want to commit to one or the other.
Yeah, definitely going to do that.
Everybody, stop in, and when you stop by Calvary Relics, make sure you leave a comment. At least thank him for his service while you're there, and let him know that you do appreciate the job that he's done. Next thing I'm going to do today is I'm going to open up a piece of mail. And Mary, I can't control him. He's not here, but somebody will need to go back and let Brockton Magnet Fisher know that when you give somebody the correct address, you tend to get mail from them. Now, Brockton was gifted Autism Magnet Fishing's very first sticker. It was lettered and numbered. Lucky for him, he got it back. But Mary, if you haven't seen her stickers, she sent me a mail this last week, and it got here at the end of the day yesterday. And I'm going to look at it really fast. make sure there's nothing in here bad before I read it. Okay. But anyway, it says, "Hello, Shane. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for joking around with me. And I love playing with Mary because she goes pretty hard. She's a tough cookie. And I thank you for the support and friendship. And I definitely appreciate the card. But more importantly, I haven't got a hold of these yet, and they are such nice stickers. Oh, there's 3 of them, so I will be able to do a giveaway with one of them in there. If you haven't got Autism Magnet Fishing sticker, it won't be today, but look at that. Look at that pretty sticker. And I know that Brockton did help her with that, and I was busting him out about giving her the wrong address, but you know, it was his own address, and if he can't give out his own address correctly, he needs some help. But anyway, Mary, thank you very much for the kind words and the stickers. My next sticker pack that I give out, it will be there. They are pretty, Mona. They're very beautiful. They're very beautiful stickers. Oh goodness! I seen Rob stuck his head in here for just a minute ago. FL Thunder digging with Rob, 9 a.m. on Sunday mornings. Also, keep on the lookout for his videos. He's always got great content. He's got a great group of guys to hunt with down there in Tampa area, and Rob is a great friend and a good guy. And that's it, Rob. I will never say anything nice about you again. But anyway, let's going on through a little bit. Once again, I thank all the donators from the giveaway last week. It was a lot of fun. I'm surprised I was able to keep up with you guys. Y'all blew me up in chat. Your generosity for the donations, Predator Tools. I'm going to say them one more time. Predator Tools, Gary Gosnell, Kratos Magnetics, Bobby in the Basement. Remember that one? That's a smaller channel. Bobby in the Basement and Mainly Dirt Fishing. If I missed anybody, Brockton Magnet Fisher donated prizes throughout. Love Rules, Mr. Ken donated. Jersey Ray Diggs, she donated a silver half. There was a lot of great gifts that went out, and I just sit here and facilitated it. You guys made my night absolutely epic, and I love and appreciate everyone that came in here. The other thing that we were going to talk about a little bit was I wanted to let everybody know that as a collective group, we have raised over $4,000 already for St. Jude's, and that's only been since July 28th of our $10,000 goal. So I do have my link posted in here today. Also, I'm not going to mention any of the prizes yet, but I already have donations for the year-end raffle that are coming. And so there is going to be quite a bit for the year-end raffle. So no matter what channel you donate to, you're going to get, if you donate at least $5, you're going to get a raffle ticket, and it's going to be a big raffle. And I haven't figured out how I'm going to do all that yet, but it's going to work out. And instead of doing a Christmas special like I did last year, where I did like a 12 days of Christmas thing, we're going to sit down and take one evening, and we're going to have just a St. Jude's evening, and we're going to just do nothing but give away prizes for a couple hours. But anybody that donates to any link, whichever one it may be, just donate, and there's a master list. Chris is going to make sure that I have a copy of that master list, and for every $5 is a ticket. So there's, right now, you got to think, there's 800 tickets already in, so it will definitely go to good use. St. Jude's is an awesome charity. I was going to mention that, since I started doing this in here, I've had people texting me on my phone saying that they're not comfortable clicking a link. So they're going to I'm going to get, some people are mailing in donations. Some people are cash apping donations. So once every couple of weeks, I'm just going to, instead of having to make a bunch of them, hopefully when I make the donations, I can put their names on it so that you can see it that way on who donated it. But I'm going to be putting in quite a bit more money. So, but everybody, the link is it's pinned to the top, Bear. And I know Zaxxon's got it right there. Yeah. But anyway, so we're some of the things that we're going to do here locally is we've been talking about it at work, and I've just about got it finalized, but we're going to raffle off half a beef. And whatever money I get from that raffle, I'm going to evenly split up and donate to all the channels that are participating, because everybody is putting in some effort to get this done. So hopefully the profit on that is really good, and then I can make some nice donations for the going forward the rest of the year. I think this will be my last fundraiser for the year, because I run at these things like a bull head on into a brick wall. I've been putting forth a lot of effort trying to figure out ways to get to them goals. So this will probably be my last one for the year, but we'll celebrate at the end really good. Ooh, that's like a mouthful there. Everybody that's out there this year, more that will happen. It's going to be somewhere right around the week of Christmas to the first of the year. Last year we did 12 days of Christmas. I can't even remember how I did it. I did giveaways, the last 3 weeks of the year, and it was just 1 or 2 a day. I was dropping live streams at different times, giving away 1 or 2 items, having races. This will be just one night, and I will probably use a prize wheel with all the names on it. If I can get everybody on there, depends on how much money ends up being donated. Oh yeah. That's fine, Chris. I appreciate that. Just get with me, and if you do that, it'll definitely be in your name for that as well. I wanted to mention that Wicked Digger is also participating. He is a channel that is raising money for that as well, and I saw his name on the list, and I definitely, I know Chris will put forth a good effort. Can we canonize? What does that mean, Jason? Can we canonize? I'm not familiar with that word. I thought my grasp of the English language was pretty decent, but I don't know what canonize. You want to stick me in a cannon? Is that what that means? I mean, I might fit. I'm not sure what that means, but nominate you for sainthood. Yeah. No, I don't think that at all. Let's not go anywhere near that. Just let me be me, because I like me as I am.
Shane, I'm going to get out of here.
All right, brother. Hey, everybody, once again, Calvary Relics. Make sure you check him out. 500 sub giveaways coming soon.
Thank everybody for supporting me and helping out and spread the word. I'll be putting something out for the giveaway, but definitely going to pay it forward. So thank you, Shane. Thank you, Predator Tools, Gary. Everybody who come together for you. It was awesome. I hate that I missed it or missed part of it. At least when I won, I was already in bed.
Yeah, it was pretty good, because it wasn't long after you left the first one happened, and then the second one happened right after that. I mean, it was really close together. It was a lot of fun. I was like, and I know he's not here, but I know he's one of the Treasure fan members of the group, and that locks him in place. Hey, everybody, thank you for posting Ron's link. Ron, get you some sleep and have a good day at work tomorrow, my friend.
I appreciate it. You guys all be safe. Thank you all again.
Thanks, Ron. Hey, Diggin. Nice to see you, Ro. Thank you for stopping by. I got through a lot of my, there's a new channel. Daily Digger is in the house. Hi, Daily Digger. I'm going to make you a moderator. Please feel free to share your channel if you like. Also, anybody that is a member on the channel, if you go to my community tab for the rest of this evening, if you would like to come up and chat up for the next, we're not going to do a super long stream tonight, maybe the next 20, 30, 40 minutes at the most. Feel free to click on that link and come in. I take anybody. I don't know the DMY and the NPR interview, Jason, so I messaged Adam about it, and all the people were sending the article to me. That's cool. I'm trying to figure out what DMY stands for, but I can't come up with it. But anyway, that's looky there. But anyway, that's cool. Park Rat Pat is in the house, the starter of the Wednesday night Zoom. My buddy Pat. How you doing, Pat? Nice to see you, my friend. Thank you for being here. Let's go on down just a little bit more here and see who else popped in, if I missed anybody. But no, in all honesty, Last week was more than I expected. I never expected it to go that well. I never expected, everybody's generosity to be what it was. It was completely awesome, and I had a blast doing it. Everything is going to keep going that direction from now on. I mean, this Thursday night stream has become a great, fun part of my life. I look forward to it every week. I didn't look forward to setting it up this week. I didn't get it set up until the very end. I was kind of spent. I've had a couple long days at work, and it's not been my proudest week at work. So I'm glad that the work week's finally over and we can do this tonight. But anybody that hasn't been on lately, the group on Monday Digs is kind of, it's kind of adjusting a little bit. It's changing around a little bit. We've got some new people that are participating more so on a temporary or a part-time basis. And we got some people that are kind of backing off a little bit, because to be fair, not everybody has content all year long. So it's been kind of fun keeping up with everything, but we're still growing it. It's still doing really well. There's a lot of fun people in there. And then, and the other thing is that, if you don't get a chance to watch on Mondays, then you got I Dig Fridays and Main Saturday Digs. And you know what? Those two groups have got a lot of some of the Monday Digs folks are in each of those groups. So, if you're wanting to watch treasure hunting videos and get into a community activity, pick one of those 3 days. Anytimes, it's completely awesome. I agree. I was going to bring that up, just a little bit, gnarly. I have so much fun with the organizing of the Monday Digs group, and I have, I'm so, involved with, our personal group there. We actually created a website trying to make a nice community forum. So, and all things considered, it's been kind of slow building the website. The only thing that's really there right now is the schedule, some of the channels that are participating with their weekly video, and an ability to join the forum. The forum is the next thing that's going to go up completely. We just haven't got everything ironed out yet. Some of you are probably going to get asked to be, a prospecting expert, or, you're going to be giving you're going to be asked to participate in that a little bit. But to start with, you need to sign up, and I'm going to work a giveaway for people that sign up for that. It will probably be not next Thursday, but the one after that. 2 weeks from today will be for 4 people that have signed up for the forum on the Monday Digs website, and that will be the same night that we do our members giveaway. So keep that in mind. Not sure what I'm going to give yet, but I know I got some goodies that I can give away, and if nothing else, I can always drop an Amazon gift card in here, which is instant gratification, and everybody likes those. Also, in some instances, some people, believe it or not, don't use Amazon, and I was kind of shocked, but in some instances we'll do Cash App as well. So, if you're not into Amazon, I would prefer do the Amazon, but we can do a Cash App for the same amount. Danny D, the Cool Scratcher fan, what's going on? Nice to see you. Let's see. I want to see if I missed anybody else. But anyway, gnarly. Yeah, totally gnarly treasure is on at 9:45. Jesse's doing a great job. He's fit right in with the group. He's definitely bought into our group mentality and does really well, and enjoy watching his channel grow. And that same goes with Adam at AEW Main Treasure Adventures. Those two are great new additions that we've had in here for a hot minute now, and I really have grown to like all them guys, and I love their content. But I'm surprised I didn't get any takers tonight and on the StreamYard. Usually it loads right up, but that's okay. Good night, Miss Grandma Kelly. Looky there. Time to head to my own live. Hey, Grandma Kelly will be on after this. I'm only going to go a little while longer tonight, so make sure you stop by and check out her live stream tonight. I'm sure she'll appreciate it. Nobody can find the link, really? Well, hold on. Now watch this. Share screen. I'm going to show you where it's at. Now that's my community tab. And what do you see 2 hours ago? Right there. Community tab is on the front page of my screen. Click on that. If you're a member of the channel, you go there and there's the StreamYard link. Ron found it. So that's where it's at. Also, CL Slot 6 is working on 1K subs. There is her channel. Yeah, but the person who asked is a member, though. Haha. Also, there's another one, too. Randy, Metal Detecting with Randy's getting ready to do a 700 sub giveaway. Look at all these milestones. You know, we can make a living just going around bouncing from giveaway to giveaway. Oh, it does. Oh, I got you. Thank you, Adam. You can't see it from an iPad or an iPhone. Maybe that's the reason why the community tab. Maybe that's why it doesn't work out. Trevor, no worries, my friend. Thank you for stopping in tonight. I'm not that worried about it. I can sit here. I can sit here and gab with myself the whole night long. I did have another little bit of a topic that I was gonna touch on and not make an excuse, but kind of let everybody kind of know a little bit. This summer, with the summertime digging has been very rough. Until here recently, we had ungodly dry soil. There was no digging. Oh, excuse me. There was no digging in people's yards. There was, there was most of the stuff was either tot lot or if you were in the water, which I should have been in the water, but I wasn't. So goodness gracious, we struggled for some stuff to do for a little while there. It was a little bit, it was a little rough to get the permission stuff back up, because normally that's what I dig in the summertime is permissions. You know, I usually have some lined up and we always go out and hit it. And this year it's been a little bit tougher, so I've had to resort to a different type of digging. But anyway, somebody actually found the link, the same one that was complaining about it. Oh, look at that. Look at him. Look at him. That was a Brockton magnet fisher move. I click him in and he quits. And I'm telling you what. Now you saw him. That was Jason, Motor City Magnet Fisher. Ken, Practical Ken is in the house where I saw you. Also, Dale at Whistle Pig Digging is in the house. Thank you for being here. Cruising on. And, I thought, I'm going to have somebody to chat with for a second. Get to chat with my buddy for a whole minute. Nope. He went on and ditched me just like Brockton did. Anyway, let's go back to Warrensburg. Yeah. Rob, that was a lot of fun. I'll revert back to that trip earlier this year in April. It was wet and it was cold a few of those days, but spending the week with Rob and Iron Antler and Bone Dead Heathens was a lot of fun. I'm going to click you fast so you don't get away. What's that? See if I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, you're just a little quiet.
I got a train going by and the air conditioner broke today, so I got all the windows open, so I'm trying not to.
I think your microphone is drowning out that noise and it's making your speaking volume a little bit lower.
Oh, good. My wife tells me I need to be a little quieter.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to help with her, though. Hey, how's it been going the last couple of weeks? Have you been doing any good with the magnet?
I'm getting the death stare. It's been all right. It's been hot, man. We Avery and I last Saturday we went out to where you guys had to clean up, and we're out there for a couple of hours just trying to enjoy the outdoors. She got the slide from some kind of a semi-auto, I believe, probably a 22 or something. And last Sunday I went out with some buddies and got a line scooter and a rifle, and that's about it. Bunch of junk.
Got it. Hey, Tim. Yes, currently Loki is banned from the basement because Alex's cat Ash is down here with us. And so Ash is ruling the basement right now. We're keeping Loki upstairs. That's why you guys haven't seen him for a couple weeks. The cat he's a deviant little pain in my butt, but he likes to knock stuff off my shelves, and he'll come over every once in a while, but I'll put him on as soon as he comes by.
I was so confused by that question.
Oh, but yeah, Loki. Yeah, Loki is my mastiff, and he's definitely not shy. He likes to be on the camera. The cat likes to knock my stuff off and torture me while he's down here, and he's a little pain in the butt. But I think cats are just like that.
I want you to come back to Detroit so we can finish filling that display cabinet behind you.
I'm gonna make a trip back, and you know what? I've got to plan it out a little bit. I think that a 3-day weekend would be appropriate to come back up there and do that again. And since I missed out on getting to spend that much time with you, I think that's got to be a priority the next time I go up there. So,
I'm not a priority, man. You have,
it was, just a one afternoon was a pretty good time, and and then the next day or so, I was cussing you a little bit on Saturday. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, man, he's not here, and everybody's, and there was some shady characters hanging around and stuff like that too. So you're always having to stay on your guard and try.
Yeah, I heard you were giving away magnet kits to homeless people.
Yeah, I ended up giving away a magnet kit to a homeless guy. Well, he didn't really look homeless. He had nice clothes on.
To somebody at the event.
But he turned around and he sold it to one of the parents out there for $7. And yes, I did, because when we were going through that point, he said he had a little kid over there, and there was still quite a few kits left. I'm like, here, go ahead. And I said,
that parent got a great deal on a second kit for their other kid.
What's that?
That parent that he sold it to got a great deal on a second kit for her other child.
Yeah, and that was the other thing. We were able to pretty much accommodate everybody that can. I mean, there wasn't a kid that showed up that didn't leave with a magnet. So good. I think that was really cool. And, but yeah, it kind of, when you start offering up food for everybody, because we bought way too many hot dogs, and everybody started showing, we just started offering it up to the fishermen, because that morning, I'm still working on my video a little bit. I've been working on it this week, just going around and checking in with everybody. Yeah, no doubt, Trevor, I will. You're on my way going up there. That was a lot of fun. But so it's going around, and I've been editing that video. But, we really, that morning when we bombarded that, that seawall there, we ticked off every fisherman that you can imagine down there. And I got one clip where I'm walking by them. It goes magnet fisher, magnet fisher, magnet fisher. And then there's two guys that are trapped in the middle fishing. And then I walked by and I said, yeah, everybody's having a good time out here except for these fishermen. They're probably pretty ticked off at us right now. And they both packing their stuff, getting ready to leave. So they weren't happy.
I heard you should have served hot dogs at the second location.
Yeah. Now see, that was a bad deal. That was a bad deal on both parts. And you know what? And my hat went off to Michigan Gems, because Joe she took over that situation. But I found the worst spot to get my magnet stuck on that. It wasn't stuck on metal. It got stuck in the concrete seawall. And we were trying to get it out, and we couldn't. The way it must have got caught on rebar that was holding it to it, where the seawall was broken. Anyway, I picked the worst spot. Finally got my magnet loose, right? After it was torture. So at this point, I'm beginning to think that I'm cursed for the day, because the one spot I could get hung up, I did. So I sit down for a little bit and take a break. And then, so I moved down to the left of Joe and Deej. They were right there. And the same situation as at the other place, there was a fisherman out there, and he had a couple poles out, and I didn't know, but Zan had gotten tangled up in his line a couple times. So I throw my magnet out, and so there he is. I think he thinks he's got a fish, but his line drifted right down into and got hooked on my magnet. Next thing you know, he's not having a very good day fishing. He's not catching any fish. So all of a sudden, every bit of frustration that he had in his body came out on me at that point in time. So he basically let me have it. So, and I'm like, I'm just trying to say, yeah, you know what? Because I agreed with him for the most part. I invaded your space, I guess, whatever. And I didn't want it to escalate any further, because lo and behold, Zan was down there on the other side of him, and he was flat killing it. He was pulling it and really good stuff. So, to try to keep the peace, I just pulled my magnet in, got his line undone, and I took a seat. Joe at Michigan Gym, she goes over, she gets right in there, and the dude ended up, as soon as he calmed down, he was pretty cool. But I had a horrible afternoon. I never really brought that up, but I mean, it just what if it could go wrong for me that day, it did. So I went ahead and put my magnet away and just sit back and watched everybody the rest of the afternoon, which really wasn't that much longer because we were all spent.
Well, I assure you, when you come up next time, I'll make sure you don't piss off any fishermen.
Oh, you know what? And you know what, Mona, and that was the thing. I don't mind confrontation. I deal with it at work a lot. I have to deal with unruly guests quite frequently, especially if something's wrong with their hotel room and they want to throw a fit. And I'm usually really good at just dealing with drunks and for lack of a better term, idiots, because there's a ton of them out there that just think that, especially like in the casino life, when they lose money.
I'm saying in your profession, yeah, definitely.
When they lose money, it's a whole different, now they want something for free because they're trying to recoup their funds. So they're always, in my case. Yeah. And you wouldn't want to dive there, Adam.
No.
I wouldn't. You know what? I don't know why they're fishing there, because I wouldn't eat a fish out of that water for nothing.
Well, that second spot is upriver of Zug Island, so it's not that bad. The first spot you guys were at is a couple miles downstream from all the industrial stuff. But you definitely don't want to dive in the Detroit River. It's a very, very hazardous place. And then you got all the cargo ships going through, so you get that undertow will take you right out and drown you.
Yeah, it looks like a no fun place I definitely wouldn't want to be in the water in there. I've never seen that color green.
How much fishing line did you guys pull out while you were at that second spot?
Oh my God. Yeah, a lot.
That's why I wouldn't want to dive right there or even swim there, because you get hooked up in that fishing line.
Yeah, there was an instance there where Joe she just kept pulling it in, and it felt like she had something 300 pounds on her magnet, and once she got a hold of it, just kept pulling it in at the end, and it was just, line. It was, just chunks of line, and it just kept coming in until it finally snapped and broke, because she didn't get it all, but there was so much of it down there on the bottom of that river, it wasn't even funny.
Yeah, it's bad.
Randy, you have a good night. Metal Detecting with Randy will have a 700 subscriber giveaway. I think it's going to be coming out this week, a video for that, or a live. I'm not sure how he's doing it. Make sure you pay attention to his channel. On or before Monday Digs, he'll probably announce it, I'm going to guess, by our last conversation. And hello there, Miss Jenny Finds Pennies. Nice to see you in here tonight. I hope you're doing well, dear. No, bro, it was still a good weekend, and then the next day I get to show off my metal detecting skills in that schoolyard, and had a great day in the schoolyard. So
yeah, it sounds like you guys had a good time there.
Yeah, and I didn't even realize, that paying attention, looking back, there was that schoolyard didn't end up being it didn't seem like it was a very nice place to begin with anyway, because it was right there in the middle of town, and then the stuff that you find, you're looking around, you're thinking that it looks like it's more used as a drug dealing spot than anything else. And then the second we cleared out of there, it filled up, people started showing up. So, but anyway,
it was raining when you guys got there. So
what's that?
So it was raining when you guys got there. So
yeah, it was raining that morning. We were gonna magnet fish, I think. and then we just decided to swing. I don't remember how that all played out, but glad we swung. I had a really good day in that school lot. Tanner had a really good day in there as well. I think everybody had a good day with the metal detector, but yeah, we had a blast in there. But it was just one of those things, man. I wish I'd had more. I originally was going to have 7 days in Detroit or in that area, at least 5 full days of being up there instead of 3, and it would have allowed me to spend another day magnet fishing. That whether you weren't going to work on that Monday, so one way or the other we could have went on that Monday, but I had to cancel out a couple of my PTO days, so it didn't work out to the best. But I do want to say in here tonight, thanks for hanging out tonight. Tonight was just a BS night. I wanted to do some thank yous and kind of go through all of that. You guys that's come in here and hung out with me tonight, that's great. Jason, we'll definitely have to work something out where I get back up that way. And I was telling Tanner the other day, state of Indiana just opened up magnet fishing in all their state parks. So
permit.
What was that?
With a permit.
With a permit, yes, sir. You have to stop at the gate and get a permit. But, I don't know what it's going to cost. I don't know if it's one permit for the state, one permit for the park. I don't know how that's going to work yet. I haven't looked into it that deeply. But I started doing some research on some of the state parks around here to see if there was any place I wanted to throw. But I thought that was really cool.
See, I kind of, I'm on the fence about that. And that's something that kind of bothers me, actually, that you got to buy a permit to clean the waterways.
Yeah. I see the point there.
So now is that money that you're paying for that permit, what's that going to go towards? Because if it's going to go towards something good, like actually cleaning the waterways, that's not too bad.
You know what? And I don't know what they're going to donate the money towards. I'm sure it's just going to go into the state's pocket, to be honest. I can't think of, I can't imagine them saying, oh no, every time you buy a permit, half the money is going to get donated to, this cause or this cause. The state's just going to pocket it as a fee.
Yeah.
So yeah, I see that. It should be. I wonder what. I'm going to have to go investigate now and figure it out, because I want to know if it's going to be a one-time fee for the year, or if it's like a $7 park entry fee like some places charge. Because Indiana state parks usually charge money to come in, or certain ones of them do. So I don't know how that's going to work.
Have to come down to Indiana and buy the permit, and then send the state a bill for every pound of trash I pull out.
Yeah, send the state a bill. I
don't think that go over well. I think that just get thrown away.
Yeah, no doubt. But guys, I think I'm going to cut this a little bit shorter tonight than normal. I'm absolutely spent. Tim, it has been fun. I enjoyed you guys coming in tonight. Let's see. Charlie, digging it back. Sorry, I didn't see you chatting earlier. Charlie's in here. Thank you for being here, Charlie. Definitely appreciate you. Jason just bailed on me. So next week, I do not know what's going to be on Thursday. I know the week after that, there'll be a little something going on that week for sure. I want to say thanks again. 2000 came and went really fast. You guys really helped me blow it up. It will be that one will go down in my memory it's probably the best stream that I've had as far as attendance and just fun all the way around. Thank you, Bill. Tuesday nights at 9:00, Papa Rouse, What's in the Dirt? Thank you very much, Slot 6. I hope you make your goal. Everybody, please check out her channel. Let's see if there's anybody I missed that I want to say goodbye to tonight that was chatted really soon. Marty Burstall, I don't know if I got you earlier. Thank you for coming in. I Find Metal, thank you very much. Oh, no worries, Gnarly. I need to be doing that too. I haven't yet, so thank you, Dale. Jody, there it is. How about a Thirsty Thursday next week? I've refrained from having alcoholic beverages on my stream since the first 24-hour live stream. Hey, thank you, Maine. Definitely check out Maine Relic Hunter's reel. See if you can figure out why he got so many thumbs down. I'll definitely help with that here in a second as well. Tom Riley, have a good night. Tony, Mr. Diggs, always glad for Clad. Please hit him up and give him a sub. He's trying to grow his channel. And we're going to leave tonight with Mr. Jeff's Obsessions. All right. There's Main Relic Hunters channel. Daigle 2115. If anyone would like to check out my channel, thanks for any support. And then also make sure you go to the Main Saturday Digs and check out those guys there. Works right along with iDig Fridays and Monday Digs. Oh, Monterey, sorry, bro. Yeah, you're running late tonight, and I'm cutting out about 6 minutes early. Doug, thank you very much. Appreciate you. We're gonna knock her down. Yeah, it's well, okay. I'll stay on for a minute or two more. It is my Walking Liberty half. I found this in a rock wall behind a newspaper office in one of the local towns, swinging up and down. So it's my only half that I've ever found, and it was silver. So I put it on a silver necklace, and I put it in I bought the bezel for it. Both of them I got off of Amazon, and I wear it proudly because I'm hoping to replace it with a barber and then a seated, and then I'm trying to think what comes before that. We'll figure out when we get there. Tim, I will do. Alex she's been starting to warm up. She's posting some shorts, getting ready to go forward and getting ready for another year of sports. We're not quite ready to move her in yet. So she's right above me right now, somewhere up there. And she was in the chat. Thank you, Mona. I appreciate that. I got something I want to look at really fast before I close it down. Okay, everybody, have a wonderful night. Thank you very much. I hope to see you guys Monday night on Monday Digs. Until then, much love to everybody.